did find out that people go through things, not because I don't approve of their lives, it doesn't mean that they're not allowed to live their lives. So the stories got together. I try not to edit too much of the stories. I try to keep it as true as possible. And it came together, and I was interviewing people after people 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And it got to a point where the book developed into such a big thing that people was picking up on it. And it was an exciting journey for me. I lacked so much sleep. I was tired as hell. There was days that I just couldn't be bothered to get up and do things, but you know what? It all came together, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah, in our actual social life, there is too much drugs, there is too much alcohol, there is too much sex, because alcohol, drugs come with
absolutely
sex. So, in doing so, is it a fight against the things coming into our lives, or it's just a taste of writing because you enjoy it?
Both.
Yeah.
I'll say both, because I enjoy the stories. You know, when you hear sex, drugs and alcohol, it turns a person on. It makes you are intrigued by what's going on. You see a celebrity, okay, and you see how the way they dress and the way they speak and the way they do things. People are sexually attracted to that person, no matter how they look, but it's just the way that they're dressing. Again, I'll address the fact that you said, yes, drugs is a way of, it defeats people, it kills people. You know, it's not, what this book is not trying to portray is the use of drugs. It's not trying to tell you that drugs is okay. It's not trying to tell you that you should go and apply, go on holiday and do all of these things. It's portraying the way people live their lives. The fact that they don't want to get into that situation again. You know, it is hard for a lot of people. I mean, I've interviewed someone who was on, okay, I'll give you an example. He was on the drug crocodile.
Yeah.
We spoke about earlier.
What's that, crocodile?
Crocodile. Okay, so crocodile is a very heavy drug. It's worse than heroin.
Really?
It's worse than crack. It's worse than cannabis.
Yeah.
It's mixed up with so many different things. Even petrol, some people will put in it. Bleach, some people will put in it.
Really?
Yeah. So that they can have that 110% effect just flowing through their veins, flowing through their bloods, all for a couple of minutes high. And this drug will literally make you look like a crocodile. It will tear your skin away. Your skin will literally deteriorate. And to be honest with you, crocodile gives you a maximum. Once you start doing it a lot, probably about 2 to 3 years to live, if that. But it's such a drug, it's so amazing to these people. They feel like it's okay, I'm addicted, there's nothing I can do about it. There's people, their legs are rotting off, their arms are rotting off, their body, their flesh. Have you seen a dead corpse, like literally rotting away? You can't even open a casket. That's how they look.
So, when writing a book, such as this one, so you are advising people, mostly youngsters, not to go into this channel of things.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Aren't you afraid of the dealers or the organizations coming back to you, saying that you're fighting the networks?
Why would it come back to me?
Well, because you're such a person advising youngsters, because mostly the network, they target the youngsters before they go to the adults. So if you're telling people not to go into drugs, not to go into alcohol, there's these multi-businesses which sell things such as drugs, such as alcohol. They might target you, to eliminate you. You're not afraid of that.
Afraid?
Yeah. And sometimes for the French speakers, you're not Congolese.
No.
Yeah. Okay. What's your involvement, or what can you add in our community by writing your books?
Well, as I said, most of my books are for young people. So I am trying to get through to not just the Jamaican community. I'm going to the whites, I'm going to the Africans, the Nigerians, everybody that I'm going through. I want to touch them with what I'm doing. I've got a gift. That's what I personally think. And whether some people disagree with me, they can. I've got a gift. And certain times when God gives you a gift, you have to be able to spread that gift and let people know, look, this is me. So whatever community it is, I don't care what color you are. You could be a pig, a cat, a dog, pink, purple, whatever you are. I'm still trying to touch everybody, because every community, we all need to stand as one and help each other up. So yes, it can be for the Congolese, it can be for the Jamaican, it can be for the whites. I want everyone to stand together and be able to inspire each other and go through these journeys together and let people know you can do it.
Okay. I know for sure that you're involved in the Congolese community, even though we're not going to talk about they call it the Kivu Defense League, but we're not going to talk about that. Hello to Chairman Omai. Okay, but since you're involved in our community anyhow, have you tried to organize something like a session to motivate the young Congolese girls or boys who are trying to go over the top, if you can say that? Have you tried to do such a thing? Or if you haven't done that until now, are you planning to do so in the future?
Absolutely. So January is going to be my motivational tour. It's going to kick off in January. And as you said, we're talking about the community. I'm trying to get through to a lot of people. So as I said, going into schools, youth centers and different things like that, I want to connect with people. This is why I am networking. I'm coming on the shows. I'm appearing in newspapers. I'm doing a lot of networking to reach out to the community. So if you have young people out there that's doing what they're not supposed to be doing, I want to create a session. I want to be able to bring people together. I want to come into your community only if you can accept me, which will be amazing.
We have already, because you're here.
Yes.
There is a big problem in our community, apart from the drugs, the alcohol, the sex, everything, but there is this neuf culture in our community. Every year we lose so many youngs. Because of neuf culture.
Yes.
We got the community which is organized through the umbrella of the CCUK, the Congolese community in the United Kingdom. Would you mind, or would you be able to meet with the officials so you can have all the information to write a book about neuf culture in the Congolese community?
Absolutely. That will be an amazing privilege to be able to do something like that. I'm reaching out, and if I'm reaching out, please grab my hand, please grab it tightly, because this is what I'm here for. As I said, I've got a gift, and if I can lend a hand in any way, in any community, I'll do 110%. There's no doubt about that.
So, about the book, when is gonna be the book out?
So yes, Sex, Drugs and Alcohol will be out in September, about the ending of September. Yes.
This year.
We're in September already, but it will be out in September, about the 31st of September. And there will be a book signing in October the 22nd. So it will be in Waterstones in Kingston upon Thames, where I am based at the current moment. And we're doing a big promotional campaign, so we're going into newspapers and radios.
Yeah, I can see. That's I don't want to make a publicity of the voice. If you go to the page, that's a page. I can see page 23.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see it's there. Sorry, my people. Yeah, we can see there. Mrs. Chavanese went. So the book is going to be out, as she said, because we like telling the truth. We don't want to just come here to say anything. That's the book in the cover.
Yes.
On the screen is the cover, sorry. The screen is the cover, and here is the ad about the coming. Okay. So, how expensive is the book?
It's not expensive at all. The fact of the matter is, all my books are available on Amazon, eBay, W.H. Smith, Waterstones, many retailers all over the world. When my publishers publish it and it's done, they give it their own price. So all my books probably about $7.99, $8.99. There's not a big difference between that.
Not over £10.
you know, hopefully not. This is my first novel, so I'm praying to God because I'm trying to reach out to everybody. And if it is, we can discuss that. But also, I've made my very own website, which is www.chavanese.com. And you can purchase all of my books there. You can also have discounts, learn about motivational weekly words and pictures and everything that I've been up to. So please get in touch. If you do want a book and you do want some discounts, shout me out at www.chavanese.com and I can send you a book, a signed book.
We got like an habit of going into our shops. Have you thought about just putting few books in our different shops, the Congolese shops, so people can purchase them over the shops? Absolutely.
I would absolutely agree to that. The thing is, with this book, when someone sees the image, which I know we're going to get around to, the image, I know that's going to bring a lot of people in. So I'm trying to make sure that it goes into the right community at the right time. I can't be advertising it in like churches and things like that. So it needs to be properly advertised. So if I can get a chance to bring it into the community, I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely sponsor you guys with some books and send them all over.
So now about the message to our community, because of the girls living, because we've got experiences of girls just having life as you had. Yes. So just rebelling about the situation in the families, going out. From your own experience, what can you advise them not to do or what to do? First for the girls.
For the girls.
Because they're the troublemakers.
Yeah.
Sorry, girls. Sorry, girls. Yeah, like it's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I start? I think that's the question.
About family life, being a girl in the family, what can you do, what can't you do?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, it was difficult because I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and no one was going to tell me any different.
Yeah, there are limits as long as you live in the parents' place.
I was living with my parents. I lived with my stepmom, who was a brilliant mom. She did the absolute best for me and my brothers and sisters, but because she was my stepmom, I didn't see it that way. My dad,
like her.
No.
Jealous
not at the time.
Jealous of her because of your dad.
No, not like that. It was the point of where, not that I wasn't getting enough attention, because my dad worked his arse off for all of us. He made sure that we got whatever we needed. She was the one that was around us all the time, and I felt like she was just too strict. This is only from my point. I felt like she was too strict. She was too much. Maybe she was picking on me in a way. At the time, I didn't see that. The only thing she wanted was the best for me. She didn't want what she had going on that I had to go through. She wanted a better life for me. And that's why if a woman can pick up another man's child and take care of that child and have respect for that man, and the child don't see it, there's not much you can do. I've had nights where she would cry, you know, because she felt like, what the hell, why is she doing this? But she still stuck to that. And they've been through together probably a year after I was born. So at the time when you're growing up, your parents are telling you these things, girls. When they're telling you these things, you're not realizing that, look, they don't want you to go in the streets and get pregnant. They don't want you to go in the streets and let men use you. They want you to have experiences, know how to cook, know how to clean, know how to be in the house at a certain time. But we as young people, we don't see it like that. We want to party, we want to drink, we want to smoke, and not realizing that our parents is only shielding us and protecting us. And I'm just going to tell you this now, there's nothing in that world that you need to be chasing other than your dreams. Staying in school, making sure that you listen to what is being said to you, because if you don't, you're going to end up either being a drug dealer, either dying, either getting raped or stabbed, or being in a situation that you don't want to be in. And as I said, I didn't see that. I ran away when I was 17 years old. I started my company about 15. My dad was supporting me. Everything was great. I ran away. I was a rebel from like 13, but I kept it in a little bit. Once I was 17, I ran away. And at that time, I didn't have I had an immigration problem. So I was back and forward into houses after houses, sleeping on floors. then going to a swimming pool, having a shower in the swimming pool, then going to college. Then after college, I would go to my company and teach my company because I wanted a life outside of my parents' house. I started smoking cannabis. I started drinking heavily because I wanted that life. And that's what they were trying to protect me from. And I would sit in that, I would sleep in the back of a car months after months. And I would wake up and I would say, why would I put myself into this? You realize why they're trying to protect you. And when I turned 18, 19, I said, my only thing I really wanted was to make my dad proud. Every time I started my business or do something, I wanted my dad to say, I love you. You're making me proud. And when I hear those words, it made me cry because I've worked for that. The other day I went to see my dad now and he's just like, I'm so proud of you. Maybe you should do this. And I would listen. I find me and him would argue all the time. But once it's my career and he's trying to know the best for me, I would sit down and listen because I'm an adult now. So for the young people that's fighting to go out into these streets and hang around with these groups because they're popular, or because, you know, they're selling the best drugs, or because they have the best shoes on, because, you know, they're doing things in your eyes that's amazing. You can be better than what they're doing for you right now. Your parents are trying to protect you, so all you have to do is just wait. You 13, 14, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds are ready to rush to be something that you're not when you can be living your dream. So my advice to every young girl out there, just take your time, live a young person's life. Like nowadays, the world ain't like it used to. As soon as you step out there and someone's kidnapping you or raping you and doing things. So I'm gonna go to university,
get busy,
yeah, or catch yourself and not have
saying that we need to protect the kids up to 16, 17, mostly in France it's 18. So now, bringing down this sexual life to the kids, it's so confusing. I can't understand that. So people are fighting it on the social media, everything. We hope that they're going to understand that. But what
so they're fighting the law. They're trying to not make it happen.
Yeah. They're fighting very hard. Very hard. So now, Chavanese, Miss Chavanese, as you are, I see you so excited. You seem so excited about your book. Is it the title? Is it the contents? Or is it the real life you have been into?
I'm excited about everything to do with this book. I'm excited because it's crazy. I'm excited because it's fun. I'm excited because it's a brilliant read. And you don't want to put this book down. That's why I'm so excited about it. And that's why I'm going so hard at the promotion and letting people know about it. There is a couple surprises within the book, just like the book cover. Many have seen the book cover there as well. That I'll let you ask that question. But yeah, it is very kinky. It is very. There's a lot of freaky stuff in there, you know.
You're not just saying that for people to go and buy, or it's the truth.
It's the absolute truth. I can't let people know who told me the stories because they're so real, and I don't want someone to let them know that, look, this is the person that gave me the story. But it's quite dirty. It's very much just, I call some of it quite disgusting, to be honest with you. Yes. Okay. So I'm quite excited.
Okay, we're just going into near the end of the program. If you go a message to your father, because I see you love him so much, congratulations to you, mister, because you've done a great job. So if you got a message to him, to the family, or to the friends, and then your fans. You got the camera in front of you. Just your last words.
Well, firstly to my dad, you know I love you. I love you to bits, but do not pick this book up. I'm telling you from now, don't think about it, don't read it, you don't even want to hear about it. But we spoke about it. You have given me some brilliant and amazing advice as what not to do and what to do. You know me already, I'm going to do what I want to do, but I do thank you for your guidance throughout all these years. Every interview I've been into. You are always one of my best topics because you are my motivator. You always tell me to always be better than you. And that is what I'm trying to do. And I hope to the bottom of my heart that I've made you proud, because I love you to bits and I just want you to know that I'm going hard for my family, for you and everyone around me. And I know I've disappointed you in the past, but you know I love you now. To my fans as well, everyone that's always Snapchatting me, emailing me, WhatsApping me, Instagram. I've been posting all of these things and I've had nothing but love from my real fans, and I just make this happen. You're my world.
Young Congolese. Alors, pendant les autres sous millennium na Irlande. Pour te distracter. Merci Mingi.